golden humans. I'm not even sure if I'm in focus right now. I'm just gonna hold this. But right back there, that is my golden Nissan 370Z, and my name is Elvis in case I always forget to do that. And welcome to the Golden Drive. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, this is my golden Nissan 370Z, and this is Los Angeles. But there's a problem because I'm just gonna show you guys. This is a very gloomy day. I promise, literally, this is the first time it's raining in almost 6 months in LA, and literally everything is going crazy. But pretty much I've owned this car for about 2 years now, and I'm gonna pretty much just do an update of what it's been like and just a 2-year review of what it's been like to own this golden 370Z because it's so good. And with that, I'm not gonna show you guys what the weather looks like because you guys are gonna be disappointed, but I promise there are better days in LA. Take a look, just look at the weather. This is very disappointing. It usually never rains in LA, but for some reason it just decided to rain, and so the weather is kind of grim, but we're still gonna do this video anyway because it's gonna be golden, it's gonna be fun. But before we start, or as we start the video, I just want to go over the first thing. Last year I made a very similar video of what I'm making now, but this one is a more comprehensive review or just an update on the 370Z, what it's like to own, how many times I've been stopped by the cops with it, how much it's cost to maintain, insure, all that good stuff. We're just gonna start with insurance. So first of all, I pay about $273 a month. I used to pay about 325 bucks a month, but or 300 and something. I forgot exactly how much, but the insurance dropped, and now I'm paying $273 dollars a month because I pretty much what's it called, and it's full coverage and everything, because I pretty much got a year older, so I became 25 years old, and so when you're 25 you have lower insurance, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. 300 bucks a year for insurance, so it's expensive. It could be better, but yeah. So before we go on a full drive and all that good stuff, and I tell you more about the 370s, I just want to tell you the things that I've done visibly to the car within the past year to 2 years, blah blah blah, I've owned this car. Apart from the front and the rear Nismo bumpers, that's pretty much cosmetically what I've done. So I'm gonna leave a detailed description of how much everything costs so you guys can take a look. But the bumper conversion to the Nismo pretty much was about, I think it was about 4 grand, and then this was about 200 bucks. So if you're a 370Z enthusiast or even own a 370Z, you will know that those brakes are not stock. So the calipers are, but the pads and the rotors are not, because my old rotors, which are over here on the rear wheels, those are still there. So I haven't changed those, but I replaced the ones over on the front. And so those, I'll leave exactly how much those cost in there, but I've got them as a whole set, and I've not been able to change the rear yet, but I'll get back to that later. But that's also one thing I've done cosmetic wise and also performance wise as well. So that wraps up the cosmetic side of things, and now we're gonna go to performance wise, like the things I've done performance wise to this golden 370Z, and I've actually not done much. So let me just open my hood. Oh crap, I locked it. Let me open my hood, or my bonnet, as we say in Nigeria. And come on, where are you? There you are. Okay. Oh, this is a disaster. Okay, come on. Oh shoot, yeah. Oh crap. So yeah, that's how you know I'm a horrible owner. I forgot this thing was, I helped someone jumpstart their car, and I actually forgot to put this back to the way it was. So that could have gone a lot worse, but shoot, please God, don't tell me this thing broke. Oh crap. Oh, I broke it. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Perfect. So for engine modifications, I have done K&N drop-in filters, so they are both in. I might do a cold air intake at some point, but I just figured this was still pretty golden. But if I want more noise, which I probably don't, then I'm gonna get a cold air intake, because the problem with the cold air intakes is that if they're going to be situated in here, they're just going to be sucking hot air into the engine, and that just doesn't make sense because cold air intakes need cold air. And so I'm probably going to run the type that goes kind of like, it starts in there, but I don't know, this is just fine for now. And yeah, so apart from the K&N cold air intakes, next thing I've done is, okay, I'm just gonna go back here. If you guys take a look under there, you're probably not going to see it, but the exhaust there is not stuck. So I'm just going to start it up so you guys can take a listen. Yeah, so that was kind of loud, so that's probably my cue to leave. So we're gonna go on a drive and continue talking about the Golden 370Z. So I just met this golden human. His name is Johnny. Yeah, he's awesome. And he has a 370Z, but he literally just called out, or he saw the car and he was like, hey! And so yeah, now we're friends and we're golden. But he has a YouTube channel, so you guys should go follow him. And his car is actually golden. Like literally, tell them the story of your car. Like it's so funny.
It's weird because the same thing happened. Put on test pilots 2 days later, it got wrecked. Now it's mustard, same tint. But it's all on my channel on Johnny Maui.
Boom. So you guys should go subscribe to his channel because he lives out here now, and we're going to be doing a lot of videos in the future. So do it now, and yeah, let's get on to the Golden Drive. Okay. It's starting to rain outside. I've been literally talking to amazing car guys for like ever. And with that, let us begin to talk about this car. Woo! It sounds so good. But yeah, for overall performance, this car is so good. It is awesome. It is amazing. Like, what's it called? Like I was saying, like the power just never gets old. I thought I would get tired of what the power is or how much power it's pushing. And I guess you guys don't know, it has a 320 something horsepower V6 naturally aspirated. And I literally thought I was gonna get tired of the power, but nope, just never. And yeah, it's just an awesome car. It handles amazingly well, and that hasn't changed as well. I had to get, because my wheel bearings were, one of the bad parts about this car though is road noise. Oh my gosh. But yeah, overall performance has just been good. Apart from like my accident, which I caused myself. Like, and initially when I bought this car, I was spending a lot of money on like different parts. Actually, it wasn't a lot now that I think about it. But after that initial time of me spending money towards like pretty much because the car had been sitting for a while before I bought the car, and so initially when I bought it, things were breaking. The fuel pump, a few other things, 1 or 2 other things broke, and so I had to pay for that, and so that cost me a lot. But after that though, this past year has been amazing. Nothing short of goodness, goldenness. It's been awesome, and I have not, literally this car hasn't stopped me in the middle of the road for anything at all, which is just so awesome about, and it says so much about the Nissan platform, or this platform, or this engine, the VQ engine, because I've put about almost 50,000 miles on this car in the 2 years that I've owned it, and yeah, it's literally not giving me any engine issues, which is just crazy. And I've literally been driving the crap out of this car. Like, I've taken it to the track day like 2 or 3 times. I have taken it drag racing. I have done so many things to this car. I've wrecked the car, even at that. Still, nothing happened. Like, apart from me fixing, oh crap, the rain is getting really bad. I'm gonna head back down that way. But yeah, literally nothing is wrong. Oh, this weather is so bad. But yeah, nothing is wrong. The visibility was really bad at first. But after a while, you kind of get used to it and you kind of adjust your mirrors. So for maintenance and reliability, it's just been almost bulletproof. Knock on, I don't see any wood here. Well, knock on wood in my mind. It's not gonna be any problems apart from that. Well, actually, just kidding. There was a steering wheel lock issue that the car had, and it was like a recall. And when I went to pretty much the car, when I tried to start it, it wouldn't start because it wasn't recognizing the key. I thought it was just a normal thing, but apparently it's a steering wheel lock issue. I was supposed to have a recall, but Nissan, they charged me for it, which I'm still kind of salty about, and I paid almost $1,000 just for the repair. Oh, this weather is just a disaster. Oh crap, I literally, yeah, blind spots. Yep, I thought the blind spots get old, but they technically don't, so I have to, please God. Oh, this is a disaster. Please God, oh. Okay, we're good. Another problem that this thing had was, and it's also old because of age, is the wheel bearing issue. So my wheel bearings went bad and I had to pretty much change the ones on the right. I'm still gonna change one on the left, but the ones on the right were really bad. And it was causing a lot of vibration and noise at high RPMs or at high speeds. And so that was terrifying. So I changed that, and yeah, I've literally not had, knock on wood, I've not had any other problems with this car. And it's just been great. It's been golden. There's holes here. This is the car seat, of course. below that, there's spaces to my left and my right, and my phone always slides in there every freaking time. It's so annoying. It is so annoying. Every time I phone, I'm always looking for my phone. I'm like, where's the phone? Where'd it go? So that's one issue that I didn't even think was gonna be an issue, but I've literally lost my phone in there for like 10 minutes sometimes. When I'm driving, my phone just slides there and I'm using GPS and I'm like, ah, crap. And that way it's dangerous when I'm trying to like, oh, where's my phone? So I don't look up and, but yeah, thank God everything is golden. Oh, another thing, the road noise this car makes is atrocious. At first I thought it was the tires that were noisy, but it's not. It's more than that. It's just noisy. The car, there's almost no sound deadening, and I don't know why, but it's just noisy. At high speeds, you literally have to like be like, yes, how are you doing, my brother? Are you doing good? Yes. Okay, yeah. You have to shout while you're talking to someone, or have to put like really high music volume just because it is so loud in here. Also, this car scrapes everywhere. So my suspension, the fronts are still stock. And so I still don't understand why the car literally scrapes everywhere. All the bumps and bruises. Literally, if you look at my front bumper, underneath it, or my front splitter, it's just literally scrape nation. Underneath there, it's just so much scrapes, paint, scuffs, everything underneath there. The LA roads are really bad, but like, it's just, yeah, it's bad. One thing I want to talk about right now is this silly transmission. I'm gonna downshift. So the transmission is not bad at high speeds, or when you're like getting on the gears, like banging gears, it's not that bad. But when you are like driving in traffic, oh my gosh, the transmission is so gross. It's so bad. Oh gosh, I love the way this car handles. But yeah, things like now, it's not bad. When I'm going through traffic, like rush hour traffic, or like just like literally just cruising, and I downshift and I want to like go somewhere, sometimes the transmission is so slow and so bad, it's disastrous. So as much as I'm giving this car a few negative things, I still love this car so much. And some of you want to know, like right now, like, am I selling the 370Z? And simply to put it, no. Initially I was gonna sell it. Initially I was gonna sell the 370Z, but now I just decided not to, because I just love this car. This was one of my dream cars growing up, and so I'm literally going to keep this car for as long as possible. And future plans that I have for the car, as I keep it, I'm thinking of, I'm gonna be getting a new car. So that's not gonna be replacing 370Z, just gonna be my daily driver, so I can enjoy this more. Because this car is literally getting a lot of miles right now. It has 132,000 miles on it. So I've literally been driving this car every day. Almost 50,000 miles, literally, in about 2 years. So you guys should, yeah, I drive this car like a crazy person all the time. So, oh, this car sounds so good. The guy that I just met a few minutes ago, he's amazing, and he also drifts his 370Z. So I want him to teach me how to drift. So I'm gonna be pretty much transforming this car into a drift car. Minus that, I'm also going to be, I'm thinking about going forced induction, maybe twin turbo. Yeah, probably twin turbo. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this golden video, and I will catch you guys on the next magnificently golden drive. Bye.